What's good, everybody? This is Drect. Now, before I even get into recapping the battle and talking about technical difficulties and stuff like that, I want to say RIP to Q from World Star. When I was first coming into battle rap, me and him talked a few times, and we set up a deal that allowed, all the battles that Grind Time was doing to go on World Star, and they promote us, vice versa, and it just helped us blow up, man. And I consider him partially responsible for how big we got so fast. So, that's definitely a good brother. Salute to the World Star staff, and my condolences go out to Q's family. Getting into the video, Udubb's High Stakes 2. Salute to them dudes. It was a great battle. Now, I know a lot of y'all spent y'all hard-earned money on the live pay-per-view stream. Not everybody was able to see all the battles, and there were some issues with the stream. I just want to let everybody know, first and foremost, we've been working around the clock to answer everyone's questions and get everybody squared away to watch the videos on the pay-per-view now, but I don't want people thinking that the Rap Grid staff is just here to make some quick money off battle rap and battle rap's fans, then dip up out of there. Like, we've all seen the companies who've come into battle rap, try to do something magnanimous, and just ended up having to back out slowly and do the Peter Griffin walk out the back door. That's not what we're here to do at all. Something that I always preach is how underdeveloped the business of battle rap is. And one of my main goals was to come into battle rap and, establish these entities, these businesses, and create these events which could help heighten the viewer's experience. And, honestly, some of that stuff comes with different trials and tribulations. But going back to the business of it, you have a lot of leagues that would love to implement new things, and then you have a lot of leagues who don't want to implement anything and they want things to stay where they're at. Something that I always personally say is that, battle rap, I mean, let's keep it real. You know what I mean? A lot of people are saying battle rap is dying. I think it's dope, and I think people are on a lyrical level where they've never been before and all this other shit, but the competition is dying. And thus kind of the spirit of battle rap, I will confirm, and that I do think it is dying. There's a lot of different things that play into that, whether it's, MCs not trying, leagues doing the same type of matchups over and over again, or, just it's not being competition driven right now. It's more of like this online popularity contest, and because of that, we feel like we do have to build up the business and we do have to implement bigger things, because contrary to popular belief, I mean, leagues aren't making that much money. You have some battlers that are doing really well, but it's not generating the amount of money that it should be at this point. And because of that, we came up with the video on demand solution on our site, which is dope. It helps out a lot of people, but, we want to push further, and we do want to implement new technologies. So that's why we introduced the live streaming. Now, this is something that we've been working around the clock on for a while, for months and months and months, and we thought we had it down, but it just needs to be tweaked and adjusted a little bit more. A lot of you guys were hollering at us saying, yo, Rap Grid, why don't you guys use Avocado? This is why. Now, Avocado's a good dude. He had a major part in Grind Time. He basically invented the multi-angle rap battle video. He's by far and away the best dude on the tech side of battle rap in history. Bar none, no competition. I'm sorry to anyone who gets offended by that, but he's amazing because, his background is crazy already. Y'all have to realize that Avocado has a very demanding life. He's busy already, A, and B, his interest is in another company. He works with King of the Dot a lot. He's basically a part of King of the Dot. And I know he's done some freelance stuff, but Avocado's not always available. With a lot of this technical shit, a lot of people who are really into it, they treat it like an art form. And people aren't always quick to want to give away their secrets and their ways they do stuff. Because you spend hours and hours on that. And if it's for a business that you're not a part of, or you feel like you don't have a big interest in, then, you're just going to keep it to yourself and work the way you work. That's all fine and good, but I do believe that battle rap needs, you know, multiple people that can do these kind of things. You know, I remember in the beginning with live streaming, people were quoting us these ridiculous numbers for satellite trucks and cable trucks and all this other type of shit. You know what I mean? So it just wasn't feasible. It wasn't doable for every single event. The opportunity is there right now to kind of do a smaller base live stream. So that's what we really are working hard to bring to you. And, you know, maybe in the future there will be times where we do work with Avocado, but, you know, we have a tech staff who we think is capable of working it out after all these bumps in the road that we have. To be honest with you guys, we know everything wasn't right. We definitely apologize, and that's why the video on demand is there also as a safeguard. We know it's not live, but, you know, everything was up by the next day. So appreciate everybody who helped make that happen, and just appreciate Ray, Arsonal, you know what I mean, shout out X, you know what I mean, just the whole Udubb staff for just being patient with us and understanding what we were trying to do. As these things kind of get worked out and smoothed over, we want to work with you guys, the fans, and we want to build with you guys, you know what I mean? What kind of stuff do you want to see us do? I believe with this event, you know, we try to go multi-angles and graphics and do all kind of shit, but I think for the next go round, we'll just be working exclusively on the stream, and then we'll be slowly implementing different things to these battles. Also, we think we'll be working on a couple lower level events before we jump into the huge events again, because we realize how many people are ordering and purchasing this thing and how many people it affects, and we just want to make sure it's 100% right before we jump into that next event. So we have talked about doing some free streams and linking up with a couple different people. We'll see if that happens, but that's something that we hope to pull off in the near future. So just in the comments below, or you can email us at info@rapgrid.com. Let us know what kind of events you want to see streamed, and I think this whole process is just gonna go along easier. But like I said, Rapgrid's not out here to try to get anyone's money. If anything, that much money isn't made off of battle rap, and we're trying to find different solutions to do this. You know, we've grown over the years, but by no means are we a huge company. We're basically a company of battle rap. I consider myself not day one. You know, I've never been to a scribble jam, but I consider myself day two, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap mainstay, and 90% of the shit I do is just to go forward and advance the culture. I think we spent a lot of money trying to get this live stream to go down, and we think there's money in it in the long run. But honestly, it's gonna be a hit in the short term, but we think it's gonna be a better experience for the battlers, for the fans, and the leagues in the long run. So we're not quitting. You know, we're definitely here to stay, and we have people that want to do live streams. But like I said, we're gonna be running some tests, and I just want the fans to grow with us. If a live stream is something you don't want to support, or you just want to go with the regular on demand, or you just want to view it on YouTube, that's cool with us too. You know, just let us know what you think below. Once again, you know, the whole staff apologizes for the inconveniences, and we'll be working through these next few events to smooth everything out. So next time there's a big event, we'll really get this thing rocking, and we'll have 100% customer support, and everybody will be behind us. But we do believe that in order to keep battle rap feeling new and flavorful and keeping people excited, you have to implement new things. You know, I honestly believe that the culture will die if we don't spend a lot of time seeing how we can advance this thing. And I mean, sometimes you're gonna take a loss, or sometimes you know, you're gonna have something push you a few steps back, but it's not stopping us. We're gonna keep going until we get it, and that's it. Jumping in to these high stakes 2 Udubb battles, because it was a fire card, don't get it twisted. There was a lot of great battles, and if you got the pay-per-view, salute. I'm not gonna ruin it for everybody who didn't watch the pay-per-view yet, or for anybody who's just waiting for it to come out on YouTube. So I'm just gonna give y'all some light details, but y'all know how I do. So here's the high stakes 2 recap from yours truly, Drect. First of all, you got T-Wayne versus Kid Casher. Now look, I've seen T-Wayne before. I believe he battled Nasty Nas on Udubb before, and T-Wayne was dope. He had a really dope first round. But Casher, if y'all don't know who Casher is, man, he's the dude that had that little viral in the battle community clip of the Mario dun 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 in the audio. You know, if y'all seen that with Lil Tube and Mario going down in the Instagram videos, that shit was crazy. He remixed that line in the beginning, said some shit about Wario, and he just had the crowd from that point on. Cash definitely won that battle, but T-Wayne was dope too. So make sure y'all definitely watch that. Don't skip over it. And I think Casher is Arsenal's artist. Actually, everybody believes in him, and we all think he has a bright future in battle rap. So keep your eye on him. O Solo versus Serius Jones. Now, going into it, I believe everyone that I talked to thought Serius Jones was going to win. And you have some people that say they think Serius Jones just won the battle 3-0. But watching it back, it's kind of funny because it's like, damn, when O Solo has a like, O Solo is funny as hell. And I just don't know if people are going to gravitate towards the humor that O Solo had. Like, in the venue, some of the stuff he said was funny. But I think it's 50-50. Like, on camera, some people are going to be like, yo, he's unorthodox and he's hilarious. Like, we like him. Because Jones was more serious and he did some shit with a mask that, you know, I can't wait for everyone to see because I want to see what people's opinions are on that, where he was kind of talking to himself. But I don't know. Like, y'all really have to watch O Solo and form an opinion on him. You know what I mean? He's either going to be a crowd favorite or people just aren't gonna like his style. I don't know how to predict what people are gonna think about him. I've heard some people saying that O Solo won every round just because his shit was so funny and unique. But I mean, I think Jones, I think Jones just won the battle. I'm not even gonna count the rounds. I just think Jones won the battle. He was effective. He was straight to the point. But O Solo is real unique, man. I have to see him against some other opponents to kind of see how it pans out. But I think he might be here to stay now. You know what I mean? Arsonal and Chilla Jones. I have to watch that battle again. With everything going on, I haven't been able to watch all the battles back. I just think it was solid from both. I wouldn't say it was a classic, but I just think it was a very good battle from both. And it was kind of even to me. I just have to go back and see who I really think won. Tay Roc and Charron. Yo, would y'all believe it if I told y'all that the majority of people that I have spoken to have said that Charron won 3-0? Now, I don't think it's going to be like that when it comes out. I think people who like Tay Roc or just rock with his style of battle rap are going to be like, yo, Tay Roc won that shit. Y'all are bugging. And I think people who like the comedy shit are going to, or just the King of the Dot style, whatever you want to call it, they're going to say Charron won. But if I'm going to be 100% with y'all, Tay Roc was dope. But Charron's punchlines was kind of crazy, yo. I can't lie. I feel like I'm always on my blog saying that either Tay Roc lost or Sue Surf lost. It's not that I don't like them, you know, as battlers. That's not what it is at all. But, yo, Charron probably got that joint. At least 2-1. You know what I mean? Like, his line, he said some crazy lines in that battle. And he had some crazy reaction. Like, he did something where he was rapping Jadakiss bars and did a shot at Suge. That was probably my favorite part of the battle. The crowd reaction on that was crazy. But I don't know, man. Like, Charron won. If I'm gonna be fair and I'm gonna call it, I'm gonna call it. I think Charron won. But I think it's a crazy battle. And I don't... It could be classic. I don't know how much replay value it has because I haven't watched it again. But I don't know, man. That one's going to sneak up on people, man. I told Charron if that battle went right, then he could probably try to go after the King of the Dot chain again and then retire. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah, definitely maybe the best battle of the event, but we're going to keep going. Yo, Pat Stay versus DNA. First round, I thought DNA was just going to take it all the way home. I thought he was just going to take it. Pat Stay, I think he tried to be more aggressive in the first round, and it didn't really pan out the way he wanted it to. You know what I mean? And so I thought that was going to be his approach for the whole battle, and they just wasn't going to give him that much reaction. I think he had like a slight stumble, but it wasn't nothing serious. But DNA just went crazy in that first. Second round, DNA was good again. DNA was like consistently dope the whole battle. Second round, Stay switched it up. He got the crowd back. He stood on the little bars on the side of the stage, was flexing. Everybody was loving him. And that's what I like about the Udubb crowd. It's like an alternate East Coast crowd. So people that think that Charron and Pat, I mean, we know Charron got love on URL, but maybe they're not built for that, or them fans wouldn't want to see it. It kind of shows you that MCs like that can still come to the East Coast and be welcomed and not really be in a hostile environment, which is really dope. So, third round, I don't know, the way Pat put the third round together was crazy, but DNA was dope. The whole, I think a lot of people are gonna say Pat won, just because the angles that he used to tag DNA and some of the shit that he said and just the way that he worded it. Because you know Pat is a great wordsmith. I think it's gonna capture some people and they're gonna be like, you know what? I feel that. I feel like that's true. Pat Stay won. But some people are gonna think that DNA just won the battle straight out the gate. I think it's close. Oh man, I'm gonna have to see that second round again and really come up with a winner on who I think won. But that's definitely was a dope battle. Went down to the wire, and it's gonna be a preference thing. Last battle, Hitman and Suge. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Like, I see a lot of people online saying Hitman won, you crazy, Hitman won. But I'm gonna have to agree with some of the other comments I see, and I think Suge got it 2-1. I mean, Hitman's first was crazy. I mean, if you saw my little prediction before this, well, I didn't watch the battle, but I was just making up shit I thought would happen. Hitman had a crazy first. You know what I mean? It was exciting. I loved it. Suge wasn't crazy in the first, but he was good. He was solid. So Hitman definitely got the first, and I thought Hitman was going to set the tone and kind of ride that wave out and win the battle after seeing the first round. Second round, Hitman's angle was like, you're not from Newark, you from here, and you not this, you that, and the Rolling 60s fuck with you, not the Grapes. And the crowd like seemed like they didn't care. They were just like, whatever, Suge's a real nigga, fuck that shit you talking about. So I don't think that angle really worked, but he slid in some dope lines in between, so it wasn't just like a monotonous type round. But then Suge goes, Suge's on fire. You know what I mean? Suge said a lot of hot shit in that second round. He had a paid in full line that went over well. Like, I think Suge won the second round. The third round, I think Hitman Holla lost some of his gas from that first round, but he was jumping up saying shit. And I don't remember what round this was. It might have been the third. But Hitman had said, I fold shotgun like I'm letting somebody in the back seat. That was crazy. Loved that line. Incredible line. And Suge went, and Suge was kind of the same. It wasn't as good as Suge's second, I don't believe, but I just felt like Suge won. You know what I mean? I think there's an argument to be said that Hitman won, and it was a really good battle. And from what I'm hearing, I think people loved it on camera. You know, so salute to them for pulling it off and not being an underwhelming battle. But I just felt like Suge won. Salute to Arsonal for hosting it and battling, which is hard as shit. But he seemed like he just do that shit with no effort. Salute to Ray Swag for really working to put everything together. Salute to X for letting me use the car, son. Salute to the cameraman, the Rap Grid staff for holding it down. It was a little stressful, I can't lie. You know what I mean? Sometimes I enjoy battles watching them back rather than being at the event. You know what I mean? But it's what I signed up for. But the event was definitely fire. You know what I mean? And they had the games on the screen, so I could see my Patriots killing. You already know what that is. Thanks for everyone to rock with us. Thanks for everyone that was patient with us. And, you know, we're going to stay in contact with you guys, let you know how these streams are going to go. You know, what kind of little services we can offer to make that watching experience a little bit easier. And please, like, don't hold your tongue. Share your comments below and really let me know, let Rap Grid know how you want things to go in the future. Once again, salute to Udubb. And, yeah, order the pay-per-view. All the battles are up now. Holla.